Hey, what's going on? It is John Bones Rodriguez, actor, author, entrepreneur. So this video is about neurodivergent people in home business and how to succeed being that, because I myself am neurodivergent, and we hear of that all the time: ADHD, ADD, neurodivergent, blah, blah, blah. And what I find on my TikTok feed is a lot of like hacks for how to do stuff well and stuff, but occasionally a video will come up that is super like, I wanted to do this, but I can't because I'm neurodivergent, right? And that kind of becomes the excuse for why they couldn't succeed in something or whatever. And I get it, but also you're still responsible for your results. In school, a lot of people come to home business and they work for themselves because they've figured out that they cannot do well in the regular world. And they got that often from school, because to be successful in school, you often have to take in the info, set it out of your mouth at the right time, or write it out the right way, and then forget about it and move on to the next thing. Because we're in there for so long, our formative years, you can learn to start doing that, right? And for me, I kind of learned along the way. I was like, wait a minute, well, this is stupid. I'm not actually learning anything then if I succeed this way. And yet, that is the way that a lot of people have learned to succeed. So here's the problem with that. People who succeed in school often come to the real world where you have to do the thing you learned, and that becomes difficult for them. However, for some of us who are used to not doing something well, or used to not succeeding the way other people do, we find, I can actually do this, and all I have to do is actually do it. So a lot of people, myself included, when I first came to home business, there was a bunch of videos to learn, and I would learn it, man, and take notes. I was motivated to be a student because it was a path for me to get rich, and I was great, let's do that. And I could do it now because I could do things fast when I want to, when I'm motivated to, and when it seems important to me, I can do things fast, and I can do them now. So I would watch all the videos, read all the books. I learned to speed. I never read a full book in school because I would just get so sleepy reading it. So I learned to speed read so that I could get the information, because it was exciting if I sped read it. Big tip for those of you who have problems reading. Learn to speed read. You use your finger and it engages more of you so that you can pay attention. And also you go faster. So when it's going faster, you'll pay more attention. Okay, great. If you were like me in that way, you start realizing that along your life, you have found coping mechanisms. Now, I'm 50, almost 51. Yikes! And I didn't learn about my neurodivergence until much later in life, 30-something. So fast, read, get it in. I couldn't read until I had the reason to, which is to get rich, and I learned the coping mechanism. So I learned along the way that, I do certain things differently, but I can still do them if I do them my own way. And then home business came along and was like, well, you can have your own business and nobody tells you what to do. It's your business. And I was like, wait, I can make money outside of having a boss? That's for me, man. And for a lot of us, after being unsuccessful in school and other places, we get that I'm going to show them. I'm going to show them. And there was a big through line of all a lot of people in home business, there's an I'll show them thing going on, and I'm just going to tell you, it comes from feeling like a failure before. And for a lot of us like me who are brilliant on all accounts, but for some reason couldn't get school together, that is a redeeming thing. And now it's I'm going to do this. And there are those of you who I am speaking to right now, and you are oh my God, that's me. Keep talking, Bones, and I don't care if you tangent, because I'm going to follow you anyway. You get here, and here's what happened to me. I got here into home business, and I was like, great. Well, the way you learn stuff is to inhale all the books, inhale all the videos, and then you tell somebody, because that's what I learned from school, right? And a lot of people do that. And a lot of the A students who come to home business after realizing that working for somebody sucks, they come here and they watch the videos, and then they'll be like, okay, Bones, I watched the videos, so where's my A+? And it's no, now you have to do the thing. Wait, what? Yeah, you gotta buy traffic, you gotta pay for this, you gotta buy that. Wait, why? I know, look, I know what to do. Why don't I have money? Why aren't I rich? Why didn't I make sales? Because I know what to do. It's because you have to do the thing. I was just telling my son the other day that there's this video of two people playing ping pong. One is like an older guy and he's just sitting there like clink, clink, clink. On the other side, the guy's running back and forth like, and on the two people were labeled, the guy like just chill going like this is experience and the other guy is book learning. And it's true, when experience is the best teacher. And unfortunately, losing, doing badly is the best of the best teachers. You either win or you learn, because when you win, you start attributing it to all these other things that may not be the reason why. But when you fail or when you learn and you keep going, then you learn to do things differently and learn to do things better. For neurodivergent people, your key is to learn the way you learn. And I happen to know that the way everybody learns better is through experience. And so sometimes people will come to this and, like I was saying, a lot of the videos on TikTok, they're all like, well, I'm supposed to do this, but I can't because my brain won't let me. And I get that, and it's true. So how can you get your body to do it anyway? How do you get your body to do it anyway? I know that I should send out emails once, twice a day, preferably twice a day. I rarely do it twice. I often do it once. I almost always do it once now. Before it was impossible to even do it once. Here's what I've kind of gotten myself to do. When it's time to put the kids to bed, around 7 o'clock, it's time for them to get ready for bed, and for ding, me to write an email now. It's like the ding. I don't have it anywhere. I just know that at 7 o'clock, I have to write an email. Now, sometimes I don't realize it till 7:30 or 7:45, but I know that before the kids go to bed, I have to write an email. Last week, change it a little bit, send it out. Boom. The biggest part of home business is the thing where people fail the most is that they don't build their list and send offers. This is all the business is. Building your list and sending offers. This is two things, but you can do both of those things endlessly. So a lot of people want to learn all the ways to build your list before they do any of them. Doesn't work. It might be a smart thing to do, but it doesn't work, man. So if you don't do the things that work, then by definition, you are doing what does not work. If you aren't doing things that work, then you are doing things that do not work. There are little pithy things like this that for my bumper sticker, I need bumper stickers so that I get things. I'm great at making them. I'm great at taking big concepts and long things and making them into bumper stickers. And I do that for me, and it works for people who follow me too. I often get messages like, I never heard it like that before. Thank you. Now that makes sense. People who've been in business for a long time. Another habit of ours, people in home business and neurodivergent with the I'm going to show them attitude, is that we will get into the new thing, learn how it works, maybe make a sale or two, and then okay, we're done. Check. We succeeded, right? No. I mean, yes, but it's not over. And for those of us who want the next thing and the next thing, they call it shiny ball, shiny object syndrome. We go on to the next thing and the next thing because the next thing's exciting, because we need that dopamine. The next thing's exciting. Great. Cool. Get the next thing, but also sell the next thing, okay? So for those of you who watch me, who have listened to me, you know that you can't skip around on my videos because I'll drop something big and then be talking about something else. You just can't skip around on my videos. So anyway, if you're neurodivergent, if you have ADHD, you still have the responsibility for succeeding. It's still yours, so it can become an excuse for us. Damn, I can't get myself to finish this damn sales video. I have projects that I've had for years that I haven't done. For years, because I haven't figured out this little thing. It might be necessary, it might not, I could be wrong, but move on to the other ones and get some of them done. You understand? Some people will be like, well, I haven't finished that thing, so I guess I can't do anything. No, just do whatever the next thing that is. As long as you are building your list and sending out offers. And sometimes I just copy an email that I did, okay? Get your body to do it if you can't get your mind to do it. Externalize it. Get someone else to do it if you can't do it. I just wrote a sales letter for a friend. He has a new offer, a great new offer. Maybe I'll link to this. Maybe I'll put the link in the description, okay? He has a great new offer. In it, he had written this letter. The idea is that it's a letter that you can share to earn money with. But his letter was very so many colors and I thought distracting from the main point, right? At the time, I felt the enthusiasm to write it, to rewrite it for him, to help, I ignored the other stuff I was working on for me. But because I had the enthusiasm to do that. Does that make sense? And it'll help me earn money also. So great. Anyway, do what you can with what you got. And if you can't do it, find somebody else to do it. Get your body to do it. If you can't get your mind to do it, get your body to do it. And the best way to do it is just to, 7 o'clock, got to make an email. Email sent. You are not your mind. You are not your body. You are not your mind. You are the driver in there of your meat suit and computer that drives the meat suit. You are inside. I tell my kids, ghosts don't exist, but you're the spirit inside. You're the ghost that runs this thing. If you're watching stupid stuff, then the computer that runs your meat suit isn't going to run well. If you're eating too much candy, then your meat suit doesn't work. You want your ghost to have the life you want, and you can direct it. So it's the same thing. Okay, that's it. Hope you guys have an awesome day. By the way, I made this video because I was like, what am I going to say? And I was going to try to write a script for all this and all that. And days had gone by, and I was like, nope, just do it now. I got to do things now if I want them done. Okay, goodbye.